Join me as I take on the challenge of inviting positive change into my life today. Let's see how many good habits I can start in just 24 hours. Positive change is powerful. It has the ability to transform our lives, to shift our perspectives, and to bring us more joy, fulfillment, and purpose. But often we get stuck in our old ways, repeating the same patterns and habits that hold us back from reaching our full potential. That's why it's essential to invite positive change into our lives, to shake things up, and to challenge ourselves to become better versions of ourselves. When we welcome positive change, we open ourselves up to new opportunities, relationships, and experiences. We start to see the world from a different lens, and we begin to believe in ourselves more. We become more confident, more resilient, and more willing to take risks. And that's when the magic happens. That's when we start to live the life we truly desire. So why is it that we often resist positive change? Why do we cling to our comfort zones, even when they are holding us back? It's because change can be scary, unknown, and uncomfortable. But the truth is, change is the only constant in life, and it's up to us to choose how we respond to it. We can either resist it, or we can embrace it, and use it as an opportunity for growth and transformation. As we begin this journey of inviting positive change into our lives, I want you to remember that it's okay to take things one step at a time. You don't have to make drastic changes overnight. Start small, start slow, and be patient with yourself. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small they may seem, and don't be too hard on yourself when you slip up. Remember, positive change is a journey, not a destination. One of the biggest challenges people face when trying to invite positive change is the negativity bias. You know, that voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough, you're not worthy, and you're not capable. Yeah, that one. It's sneaky, it's loud, and it can be incredibly difficult to overcome. But here's the thing, that voice is not your friend, it's your biggest enemy, and it's holding you back from reaching your full potential. Fear of change is another huge obstacle that people face. It's that feeling of uncertainty, of not knowing what's going to happen next, that can be so paralyzing. But the truth is, fear is just a natural part of the process. It's normal to feel scared, uncertain, and uncomfortable when we're trying something new. But we can't let fear hold us back. We have to push through it, take a deep breath, and trust that we're doing the right thing. Another challenge people face is the feeling of being overwhelmed. When we try to make too many changes at once, it can be like trying to drink from a fire hose. We get overwhelmed, we get frustrated, and we give up. But the key is to start small, to focus on one thing at a time, and to celebrate our wins along the way. When we try to invite positive change, we often get caught up in negative self-talk. We tell ourselves we're not good enough, we're not worthy, and we're not capable. But the truth is, those thoughts are just lies. They're not based in reality, and they're holding us back from reaching our full potential. We have to learn to be kind to ourselves, to be gentle with ourselves, and to speak to ourselves with compassion and understanding. One of the most significant challenges people face is the feeling of isolation. When we're trying to make positive changes, we often feel like we're doing it alone. We feel like nobody understands us, nobody supports us, and nobody believes in us. But the truth is, we're not alone. There are people out there who care about us, who support us, and who believe in us. We just have to be willing to reach out, to ask for help, and to be open to receiving it. Another challenge people face is the lack of accountability. When we're trying to make positive changes, we often need someone to hold us accountable, to keep us on track, and to push us to be our best selves. But we can't rely on others to do it for us. We have to take responsibility for our own lives, for our own choices, and for our own changes. So how do we overcome these challenges? How do we invite positive change into our lives despite the obstacles that stand in our way? The answer is simple. We have to be intentional, we have to be consistent, and we have to be patient. We have to make a conscious decision to focus on the positive, to cultivate a mindset of gratitude, and to practice self-love and self-care. One of the most effective strategies for cultivating a positive mindset is to practice gratitude. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we start to see the world from a different lens. We start to see the beauty, the wonder, and the magic that surrounds us. We start to appreciate the little things, and we start to find joy in the everyday moments. And that's when the transformation begins. That's when we start to see the world in a new light. Another powerful strategy is visualization. When we visualize our goals, our dreams, and our desires, we start to believe in ourselves more. We start to see ourselves achieving those things, and we start to feel more confident, more capable, and more empowered. We start to see ourselves in a new light, and we start to believe that we're worthy of achieving those things. Mindfulness is another essential tool for inviting positive change. When we're mindful, we're present in the moment, and we're not stuck in the past or worried about the future. We're able to see things as they are, and we're able to respond to them in a more intentional way. We're able to let go of negativity, to let go of fear, and to let go of doubt. And that's when the transformation begins. That's when we start to live in the present moment. Practicing self-care is another crucial component of inviting positive change. When we take care of ourselves, we're better equipped to handle the challenges that come our way. We're more resilient, more confident, and more capable of overcoming obstacles. We're able to show up more fully in our lives, and we're able to live more authentically. I'll never forget the day I decided to invite positive change into my life. I was stuck in a rut, feeling hopeless, helpless, and lost. I felt like I was just going through the motions of life, without any sense of purpose or direction. But then, something shifted inside of me. I decided to take control of my life, to make a conscious decision to focus on the positive, and to cultivate a mindset of gratitude. And that's when everything changed. It wasn't easy and it wasn't overnight. There were still days of struggle, days of doubt, and days of fear, but I didn't give up. I kept pushing forward, kept practicing gratitude, kept visualizing my goals, and kept taking care of myself. And slowly but surely, I started to see changes in myself. I started to feel more confident, more capable, and more empowered. I started to see the world in a new light, and I started to believe in myself more. That's the power of positive change. It's not a magic pill, it's not a quick fix, and it's not a one-time event. It's a journey, it's a process, and it's a choice. It's a choice to focus on the positive, to cultivate gratitude, and to practice self-love and self-care. It's a choice to take control of our lives, to make intentional decisions, and to live more authentically. So let's recap. We've talked about the importance of positive change, the challenges that stand in our way, and the strategies for cultivating a positive mindset. We've talked about the power of gratitude, visualization, mindfulness, and self-care. And we've talked about the transformative power of positive change. So, what's next? It's time to take action. It's time to start making positive changes in your life. Start small, start slow, and be patient with yourself. Celebrate your wins no matter how small they may seem, and don't be too hard on yourself when you slip up. Remember, positive change is a journey, not a destination. I want to hear from you. In the comments below, share your own experiences with positive change. What challenges have you faced and how have you overcome them? What strategies have you used to cultivate a positive mindset, and what benefits have you seen in your life? Let's continue this conversation and let's support each other on this journey of positive change.